Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to more Binding of Isaac Repentance mods. Today we're going to check out Tainted Stranger. We talked a little bit about this guy in the last Stranger episode. Stranger things have occurred. Let's hop in as this guy. And it's same vibe as the Stranger, right? We start with a couple of options here. Now, I did go and I actually downloaded a couple of mods. So we could perhaps have some more interesting stuff. That said, I can't afford the one, which is this one, Dragon Slayer, which starts with the mod something spear. It's like Ascalon spear, something like that. I said I was gonna play as this guy. I don't really find this interesting. I don't find it interesting. Destroying all the pedestal items in a room for each item destroyed spawn a nickel. Who cares? So let's play as the Ragged instead, which is basically giving us the mod related to sewing machines as a starting character. So you can kind of see we have adoption papers. Shops can sell familiars. And familiars will always be on discount. We start with Sister Maggie, and then we also have the button, which is an 100% chance to spawn sewing machines. So it's a combination of two mods. I love the sewing machine mod. It's very, very good. So we kind of get to have the Stranger experience, Tainted Stranger experience, of using this really sick mod. And I think that, you know, this is a really fascinating idea. And you don't see this often, is having mods, you know, do this colliding together. We also have some tainted hearts, which is a little scary. I don't know what else to call them. They're the magic skin hearts. That's another way to word it, I suppose. Let's take this. That's right. Yeah, you don't get items on the first floor with this character. I forgot. 10-cent familiar. It would be what that is. Definitely something I could vibe with, because that tells me that familiar is pretty good. I need some bombs really badly. You can tell that there's a lot of bomb heavy stuff on this floor for us to mess around with and get going. I would like to get some bombs ASAP to get some more money to then be able to do a buttload of why did I say buttload so weird, dude? Buttload. little buttload. A little bit of an upgrading of familiars. A buttload or a buttload of upgrading familiars would be very high on my list. Where do I want to put this? I want to put it right here. I have excess. Sure. Sure. That's fine. I have an excess number of keys, so I'm good doing that. This is where we would love to get some bombs. Matchbook stick thing would be a good item for us. Also, I'll take the box. The box would be fine as well. Or if you want to give me like a stat upgrade, because I have 1.5 damage. I'm now just realizing that. Holy crap, that's horrible. It's like actually horrible. 2.31 rate of fire, 1.5 damage. I mean, like, our main damage dealer is literally Sister Maggie. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very miserable as well, but very interesting. So a tears up is at least, like, slightly useful. And am I gonna be a psycho? Yeah, I'm gonna be a psycho. We can play the self-sacrifice room, like, super heavily at the start of this run. So here's your seed, by the way. 8KJQ74MM. And let's just do this. I know it's Dicey, but Dicey's my middle name. Are you freaking kidding me right now, dude? Okay, at least we got here. And we get Doll's Pure Body. I have no idea what this is, and I'm so happy we have it. Doll's Pure Body. Every familiar will be super. What? That's crazy, right? I mean, like, that's super nuts. You love to see it. So now Sister Maggie is, like, I think the next level of upgrade, and then, like, the next level after that is the max level. Just go for it, man. Just go for it. Get wacky. Get weird. Get in it. Let's do a little bomb right here. Money, you love to see it. Just keep it going. We sacrificed a lot of hearts on this one to make this happen. But the resulting situation is that we are going to be able to get a bunch of money. And then, I mean, you know what, dude? Let's put a bomb right here. Big sad. I'll buy this. It's super worth it. Seraphim is very good. And now upgraded, right? So can we see what their upgrades are? Because I'm assuming I can. No? Upgrade. Here we go. Super. Chance to fire Holy Tears. And then Ultra has chance to fire Holy Tears with the Tears up. Very cool. And then Sister Maggie, damage up. And then next is a damage up and a Tears up. Okay, so like super hype. This character's like actually kind of cool. And I say that the Stranger is a cool character. But this version of Tainted Stranger, where we have, you know, a run that is basically like we have to use familiars. It's like Lilith, but good. I don't like Lilith. So it's kind of Lilith, but good. You know, you have an interesting damage dealing, but you also, your familiars, like, truly are your lifeblood on this run. You have to upgrade them and use them and get them to do, you know, a bunch of good stuff for you. I think it's a really, really neat character. And now, you know, getting the angel item that we did, you're a coward, honestly. How do you get away from that? Getting the angel item that we did, we're now in like a really good position to get some pretty wacky stuff rolling on this run. I'm very happy. This could be a fun one today. Could definitely be a fun one. Thanks for the tears up. At least we're getting, like, you know, higher rate of fire with our 1.5 damage, but God knows I would like to kind of crank this up a little bit as we move on. It's a little, like, extremely terrible right now. So, Blue Baby's only friend, I do think is good, but I'm going to tell you, there's a low chance that I'm going to utilize it in a way that I should. So I'm going to actually take a 3-cent bomb. I'm going to bomb this. I'm going to hope for a good chunk back. We did not get enough chunk back, so take this as 2 of diamonds. Okay. I think you just hold on to 2 of diamonds. I think this is a card that could actually end up being really, really valuable if I can stack at least a little bit of money, right? If I can get up to like 15 cents, I'd be more than happy to pop it here. I forgot that they can go over rocks and we lose our Devil Deal chance again. Very good. Very good. We have fun here. We have fun here. This is what happens when your damage is not exactly in a very good spot. We got a happy poop. Join the party, my team. You love to see it. Always love to see some happy poops make their way into the business. Overall, I'm doing okay, right? The run itself, you know, we're gonna need a couple more familiars to get this going. But I think that we're in fine position to make some things happen on this one. You know, we're theoretically we're gonna be able to upgrade a familiar on this floor. You know, it's 10 cents normally to upgrade a familiar at the sewing machine, at least from what we've seen so far. If I can get in there and upgrade, I mean, it'd be sick, to be honest. We could upgrade Seraphim, man. I think that's the ideal situation. But I'm also, I mean, there's going to be a familiar for 10 cents sitting in the room as well, in the shop. So I feel like that's also, like, pretty high value, is to just, like, every familiar is just another, like, decent sized damage up on this run. You absolutely take Daddy Longlegs. I have no idea if he can be upgraded. He technically counts as a familiar in game. So I'm gonna assume that he can, and I'm very interested as to whether or not that upgrade can occur. I'm gonna bet that it actually probably can't, but I suppose we will see. Get smacked. Damage is actually looking okay. When a Holy Light shot hits, man, we're in good shape. So Cuba meat, I'm gonna tell you, I don't need it. I think it's one of those, you know, it'd be good to have, but I'm not gonna break the bank for it if I don't need to, right? So synth oil's fine. A damage up to make us actually, like, deal damage is fine by me. I'm still a little iffy about that room. I want to collect a little bit more money before we kind of go for it. I would love to still get an upgrade, and if we can buy Cuba meat with the money we have, you know, sign me up. It'll be fine. But I want to... I just want to get a little bit more money in the bank before I commit to the 2 of diamonds. And I think it's dumb to spend, you know, possibly 10 cents here and not 2 of diamonds. So, just vibe. Just vibe. We could go for mother on this run and get really weird, but I think that that's probably not something that we need to do. Thanks for this. A lot of bombs. Could try to find a secret room. With that, secret rooms tend to have money. A little extra money gets us exactly where we need to be. Feeling good. No coins there. Big sad. We could bomb the shopkeeper inside of the shop. You could also use the machine in here, I suppose. Not really sure all the value that holds, but could be okay. We should, like, melt this guy. It's a pretty hefty melt job. Gonna get ourselves a little matchstick book thing. Fine by me. Gonna keep adoption papers. No reason to get rid of it, in my opinion. This is an incredible, incredible trinket for this run. And we keep the ball rolling. Keep it rolling like a small child down a cliff when you take away the tire on their bicycle. I don't know. This seems kind of morbid, but we'll vibe with it. I'm going to actually clear a bunch of rooms, man. I'm going to try to find a way to sneak a little bit more money into our run. You know, one of these rooms has to have a room reward that gives us, you know, another penny or 2, right? I guess not. I guess not. Gismax. Another penny, okay? So every penny that we get is effectively 2 penny. I could go back. I could pick up petrified poop and then come back into this room. Do I care that much? I should care that much. I don't care that much. See, now we're up to 2 of diamonds and gives us 20 cents. Is that worth it? That's probably... Oh, God. Queen of Hearts spawns 1 to 12 red hearts. Okay, here's what we do. No, I still wanna bomb in the shop. We might come back for the Queen of Hearts. Here's the thing. Is there a self-sacrifice room on this floor? I don't think there is. So Queen of Hearts could be really useful if we find the floor with the self-sacrifice room, right? But I'm not too concerned about it for right now. So come in here. We're going to put a bomb down right here. Very nice. I accidentally bought a freaking bomb. Okay, you know what? Bomb the freaking machine a bunch. Because now you irritated me. And I got 963 coins in here and a ton of bombs. So let's give ourselves the money to make this run interesting. Bomb one more time. Does not bother me. 2 of diamonds. Dump you in there. Upgrade you. Now you're max level. Sister Maggie, get in there. Upgrade you. Cuba meat, get in there. You can't get in there. Very interesting. Okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna go get Queen of Hearts. I think it's an interesting card. And I want to try to utilize it. Just for kicks and giggles. You never know, man. Some things in life, you don't know how good they are until you miss it, right? It's like when your girlfriend that you ignored because you're trying to make a YouTube career, you know, she finally tells you, Barry, this is the last straw. I don't know why that felt like the secret room. This is the last straw. I'm really going to need you to stop playing Apex Legends 24/7, or I'm through with you. And you said, hey, gamer girl, can you get me a beer? That's where, you know, in a couple of years, you're going to look back at that. You're going to go, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And you're going to have some huge regrets. That's me right now. I'm going to have huge regrets if I didn't take this Queen of Hearts with me. Because you never know, man. What if we come across a self-sacrifice room? We want to play it. We want to, you know, try to get Godhead out of it. If I turn this Queen of Hearts into Godhead, I don't want to hear a single word out of any of you. I'm just going to consider it to be a absolute miracle play. And then you can sing my praises for the rest of the year. Why did I use a bomb there? I was like, oh, that's the secret room. There's like 500 explosive barrels in there. that could have easily opened that up. It wasn't even the secret room, so I look even stupider. But pretty bad. Our familiars are schmacking, I think is the proper terminology for this, by the way. They're hitting like freaking horses. And I got horses in the back, side to side. I don't know any of the words to that song. It's one of those songs that I'm not in the demographic to be listening to that song. I don't know what the demographic is. Maybe it's like you gotta be gay and a millennial. Is that the vibe? Because I've got one of those covered, but the other one I don't. I'm not gonna say which. Are you a member of the LGBT community? No, I'm not. Thank you. Trans rights. Let's go in here. 5 cents for Tiny Toma. Sign me up. Can I upgrade anything? I cannot. Unfortunate, really. But let's take... Dude, I've managed to accidentally buy like 800 things. It's insanely poor. So now we have a friend with us. He's Brimstone Boy. Very interesting. Very interesting. He's probably going to tear people to shreds, which I'm with. Friend Finder, dude, it's a weird item, in my opinion. I don't really like it. I can never goddamn see where I'm at. That's the only problem. I always get skewed, and I think that I'm the Friend Finder person, and then I'm all messed up in the head. So I kind of hate it, and I would prefer that it just didn't. I love another syringe, brings us one step closer to spun. I'm kind of intrigued. I mean, dude, we should take 7 seals. Right? Yeah, like definitely. Definitely upgradable. Consumables in the shop are free, but surrounded by spikes. No. In fact, it's a no from me. Don't really want to have devil deals that, well, don't really want to have shops that I gotta spend hearts in. Like, what kind of freaking deal's that? And to be blunt with you, I'm also just gonna leave here. I don't really want to mess with this. So I go. I could have gone and upgraded our boy. Our happy 7 seals. I don't know what his upgrade is. Probably just more flies, right? That seems fairly logical. But when has the game ever done the logical thing, right? Hard to tell. Okay, it's going fine. There's a lot of mayhem on this run. It's extremely difficult to tell where the hell I am, where the hell the enemies are. I'm probably just gonna stop using Friend Finder because I don't really like it, even though it is objectively helping our run. Broken 2020 is good, actually. It is good. Good trinket. My only issue with it is it's not adoption papers, which is like, you know, insanely good for the run that we have. So I have to keep adoption papers on me. Maybe you disagree and you're a big fan. Honestly, dude. So, do you think it's retroactive? Like if I take Rib of Greed, go into the shop, and then take adoption papers, will it go back and then sell? I have no idea. Just don't bother with it. Take mucormycosis, good item. And then take me one step closer to my shop. It's apparently not right here, but if a room has ever freaking screamed super secret room, man, oh my god. it was a low chance, but Jesus criminy, that room, it was calling to me. And not in like the planetarium, you know, ooh, it calls to you way. It was freaking calling my cell phone. I'm at a payphone trying to call home all of my pain I spent on you or something like that. Oh, that's really good, by the way. Little spicy action on the Steam sale on this run. We are on 1 heart. Am I concerned in the slightest? Like, literally not at all. I know that it looks a little scary, but this is really a run that I have no fear for. I am going to bomb a couple of these in the hopes of perhaps getting some black hearts. We did not get any black hearts, but if we did, it would have been pretty neat. Pretty neat. Dude, our 7 seals, that dude is pumping out, he's pumping out flies like it's nobody's business. I'm kind of in love with it. And then our familiars, dude, the holy light shots coming out regularly. I mean, it's genuinely is a run where you can just say, I'm getting carried by familiars, which you can never really do in Isaac. So you showed me a run that I've never done before, which that's not easy to do, right? You name it normally, I've done it. I have never had a run where my primary damage dealers are 3 familiars. It's unheard of. Give me this. Devil deal is Crampo. I'm fine with Crampo here. Lump of Coal would be a really good addition to this run, so thank you. Very nice of you. Still got a shop though, and the shop is the spiciest part of the floor for us on this run. So I will take everything you own, and then I will dump 7 seals in here. And now he's like super cracked out of his mind. Let's just real quick. Where you at though? Where you at though? Dude, where the hell is he? There he is. Okay. What are your upgrades? Super? Oh my god, dude. The red locust can't hurt me? That's insane. Double locust spawn. Okay, yeah. So he's like the strongest item of all time all of a sudden, which feels good. I dropped my Queen of Hearts somewhere along the line, and I'm gonna tell you, it is vitally important that I go get that back, because that card is going to, at some point in time on this run, it's not right now, but it is coming. It's gonna give us Godhead. This is the ongoing meme now. So just let it happen. You know, let it caress your heart a little bit. Queen of Hearts gives you Godhead. You heard it here first. Is it gonna be on this floor? Hard to tell. I can't see the future. Sorry. I'm just good at predicting it. I just know it will give me. It's kind of cloudy, right? It's like when they read the tea leaves and they see, you know, freaking a cup of coffee in the tea leaves, and they tell you that you're gonna, you know, have a stroke later that day. That's me right now. They're not telling you you're gonna have a stroke, but normally they say like you're gonna have a stroke a week from now or sometime in the future, right? Sometime in the future actually fits my argument better, so I'm gonna use that one. Even though I'm absolutely making stuff up as I go. For me, I can see that clearly. Also, Spider Mod is upgradable. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. I would love to upgrade him more. I can see Godhead in our future. I just don't know when. Consider me to be your living tea leaf. That's my goal here on Earth now. And I don't know when when this is gonna come true. Might not even come true on this episode, right? Maybe I'm gonna get Godhead in the future, and that's the vibe we're going for. Probably a pretty crappy vibe for me to say that right now, but oh well. There's still a shop, there's still an item room. Get me the heck out of here. And if there's a self-sacrifice room, oh, you just slow your freaking roll, brother, because we're gonna have a time and a half inside of there. Let me tell you. Will we get Godhead from it? That remains to be seen. You'll see. You'll see when you're older. That's how we're gonna do it now. Useless room. Wow. Wow, you did it again, you coward. Nope, nope, nope. Tricked you. Goodbye. Okay. I don't believe there is a self-sacrifice room on this floor. I suppose there is still one branch it could be. I'll absolutely take triple shot just because it's weird. I'm always down for triple shot, especially if it's weird. What the hell's this little card, dude? I got conjoined. Warranty card. Craft them crowns. Warranty card. Spawn a sewing machine. Sewing machine change depending on the room type. Interesting. Well, I will pay 5 cents to upgrade you, and the rest of you are out of business, apparently. I don't know why I can't. I guess Little Brim, I gotta go to the next floor to upgrade him. Seems like a ripoff, to be honest with you. How about now? Nope, still don't like it. Fair enough. I kind of want to know what Spider Mod's upgrades are. Spawn eggs which apply a random effect to enemies which walk over them. Higher chance to spawn the eggs. Interesting. And then, who else we got? Little Brim, I guess. Damage up, laser lasts longer. Both of those are very good upgrades, for sure. I would take the Fool card, you know, with us. But, I mean, we could have taken it in here, for sure. But where's the fun in that? I would much rather take Queen of Hearts, since it'll eventually give us Godhead. Just kill this room. I need to play Little Brim more. I'm not playing him at all currently. And it would be beneficial if we could utilize him to deal some damage. So, Mama, get fricked. I don't actually expect this will be a hard fight at all. There's just so many people in the room that we have to be diligent about making sure that we get out of the way of Mom, which we did. Let's just do the chest, dude. Right? Let's just do the chest. That's fine. Come in here. Guppy's paw. I'm gonna tell you, very nice that you offered it. I have no interest in your wares. I will just go. Looking for a self-sacrifice room. I'm ready for Godhead. It's been far too long. It's Godhead time. So let's make it happen right now. Don't know where the self-sacrifice room is, but I have all of the confidence in the universe that it is going to provide me. There's so many hearts on this floor too. It's gonna provide me with the good that I need. Great work. Good that I need to get my my Godhead going and our run in a, you know, ridiculously insane spot. Because I do think triple shot Godhead would be a good vibe for sure. So experimental pill, sure. Luck up, HP down. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. I have no interest in that. So finally say hello to the dream. It is the self-sacrifice room. Look at the hearts. Easy enough to basically go all the freaking way. Can he go all the way? I don't want to be in here because if you spawn a devil deal, we also got like the ideal thing, so that ended up fine. Just go in here now and get playing. And then I'm gonna tell you, Godhead is imminent. It's imminent, I say. Send me to the angel deal. Okay. It's imminent, I say. Oh god, dude. There's no reason to really keep playing this. I guess there is, right? If you've got the hearts, you might as well. You can also fight the angel. We can do Mega Satan on this run. That's kind of fun, right? Everybody, people love Mega Satan. He's a great guy. One of the best. Oh, excellent. Exactly what I wanted to fight in this room. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, you have a couple of you? Welcome to the party. I was gonna say, where's my angel that just spawned? But he was, stun locked on entry by something. Probably the stupid eggs from Spider Mod, which is hilarious. It's very good. Okay, HP is a little struggling because we decided to play the self-sacrifice room. You know, we lost our soul heart that we had. That's fine. I'll go in here. Dangerous. Very dangerous. Probably want to get the hell out of here all of a sudden. Grab a couple hearts. That's fine, right? That's fine. Just happy vibes. Happy vibes. Really what I was looking for is just a room with some red chests or something so I can teleport to our angel room. But unfortunately also not gonna happen. I think you just get out of here, dude. Do you take... I think you take this as well. Yoink. And then you maybe just pop it on the next floor. I mean, do we really want to do the womb? The womb's annoying, dude. Like, my chances of dying go severely up the more that I'm in the womb. So I think you maybe just pop it. It's a shame the Queen of Hearts did not give us Godhead, but this is one of those, you know, it's given through osmosis, right? By playing that self-sacrifice room, it freed the way for a future self-sacrifice room to give us Godhead. So it indirectly is going to give us it, you just don't know yet. You'll see. You'll all see. Okay. I thought for a sec that was a self-sacrifice room and I was gonna cue the GTA meme. Here we go again. I'll go in. Show me the money. Dude, these rooms have been ass. They've been actual ass. I'm out of here. Goodbye. I got no interest in fighting really any of you. I just want to do the damn boss. These normal rooms, they're killing my vibe. I would like to just play the normal enemy. Smack you around, right baby, right round. Like a record, baby, round, round. Go in here. Death list, no. Hush fight, why not, right? What could go wrong? We got some upgradable familiars. I got some item room action. I see no way this could go poorly. I don't have the item room action. I do have Succubus though, and that's pretty good. Stars. Remove your oldest item, which is Sister Maggie. Get 2 items from the pool you are in. Intriguing, honestly. Probably could happily do that. I could happily do that. Let's also spawn some Fred Finders. Do we like them? No, they're horrible. But that's okay. You know what? They're doing their best. The fact that I will not have any not gonna have any keys for the Hush fight. It's a extreme, like, massive sad face. I'm gonna wait to pop the stars until I go into a secret room so that we can get really weird and grab our key and then do this run all over again with all of the current familiars we have and then just keep stacking them, right? Like, that's where we could have a really grand old time, is with the extreme familiar run. Dude, why are all of these are all my friends because the one dude is spawning extra and frenemies? Is that the word we want to use? Sure, that sounds good. Very wacky. Very, very wacky. Okay. I'm with it. I'm with it. Should be an easy Hush fight. You might be wondering, you know, why we're even doing Hush. I like doing Hush. Hush is a good lad. He's a good lad. It's good practice as well. For when I have to do Hush as tainted characters and lose my freaking mind, on stream. I'm totally chill. Cranking some Hush practice out of the way. I think that somehow Hush has become easier in Repentance. I don't really understand why. But I tend to win this fight, like, all the time now. And, I mean, my win rate in the past was still pretty good on it. But I win this fight a lot now. Is it even supposed to be hard or something? It's just too easy. Some of these dodges are a little fricked, don't you think, Ed? Okay. We're vibing. This is vibe only zone. One of these is, like, guaranteed to hit me. Never mind. He's a god. Okay. This went great. We're only like 2/3 of the way through. But it still went pretty great. Just stay, like, remotely away from him. This is not... Vibes are low. Vibes are low. Okay, the random shots have actually, like, not hit me. It's a freaking miracle that I haven't been hitting this fight, man, but just keep it frosty right now. Keep it frosty. Keep it frosty. Just keep it frosty, dude. With vasculitis as well, I can't freaking tell what the hell's my shot, his shot, an enemy dying, an enemy living. It's all a goddamn mess, you know. And then you get mucormycosis activates, and you get, you know, all the enemies die at one time, then they all split into vasculitis. It's a goddamn mess. It really is. And I have no idea what the hell's going on. We no-hitted Hush. That's cool. Vibes are high. I go up to La Cathédrale. Goodbye. And then now we find our secret room. That's the requirement, is a secretive room. And if we can get a secret room, then the odds of us getting our key go up. And then if you get our key, the odds of me losing my damn mind go up. Which, can you think of anything worse than that? Because I sure can't. Or better, for that matter. Kind of all the same. Only the leaves will change every day. Every time that I reference Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi, and I do every day, my voice, I think, goes a decibel deeper than the last time I did it. So if you keep track, eventually I'm going to go, only the leaves will change every day. And it's just gonna be nightmare fuel at some point in time. That's at least what I hope will happen. The more realistic thing is, as soon as I, you know, hit equal sign to stop my recording at the end of this episode, I'm going to forget 95% of what I said in this video. And then somebody's going to comment like, frick, I love kiwis, brother. And I'm going to, you know, comment back later and be like, never had one, but me too. And then not remember that I said anything about kiwis. It's a good time. It's a really good time. Guppy's tail. I don't really care about it at all. It's also kind of just, it's kind of fool's gold for us on this run. We have no keys. I mean, it's a run of absolutely no keys. So we sit in kind of a terrible spot. Speaking of no keys, we got a key. We sit in kind of a terrible spot with this. But if we can get something going with it, then happy days in the future. I'm looking for our secret room. We got so many bombs, man. We'll find the secret room. And then I'm just absolutely terrified as to the implications of the items we get. I would be happy with anything. Obviously, like, rock bottom R key is your shining star. I don't know why I still feel like it's here. Yeah, it is here. Okay. That's fine. Pop this. Raw liver and wavy cap. I don't really care, though. Unfortunately. As much as wavy cap can get interesting, I also would like to keep my dinner inside of me. So I'm gonna say no to it. I will go for that. Give me some keys. It's just rude. Just rude. I got one key for the next floor, and we got freaking Guppy's, Guppy's who's it's what's it. So how am I supposed to, get a bunch of items next floor if I don't find some dang keys? I needed the secret room to give me skeleton key, is what I needed. Then we could have truly vibed on this one. So, little sad that we get nothing. Not that raw liver's nothing. I mean, it is like a lot of HP. That's a very, very good addition to the run, don't get me wrong. But it's kind of boring, right? It's kind of boring. Don't open chests. Oh, that can hit you, apparently. That's good. Just don't open chests, man. I know that our HP has dipped. I promise you that I have absolutely no fear in this run, and that we will win with flying colors. Probably don't want to just, like, happily remove 2 hearts, though. Like, I'm good happily removing some, but 2's a little much. Okay, well, I'm gonna be stuck in a position where I'm happily removing all of them at this point. Although I suppose it's not too happily at this point. Okay, bone heart. Very good. Do you pop your murderer crows in here? Honestly, go for it, dude. I can't. There are way too many things on the screen. I think I'm starting to become a boomer, man. I can't see anymore. Okay, you're safe here. Crows, get them. Get them every day. Get them. Cranked, 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 cranked. Cringe plus ratio, cranked. Okay. Goodbye. And you are dead. Good stuff. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. No reason to wait. Get the vibes fresh. Get them going. Open 4 items. What do you got? Black bean, another familiar, 2 familiars, black bean, and a garbage can is basically... Sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. Black bean, a familiar, and a garbage can walk into a bar. The garbage can says, oh look, it's Tyler's Isaac gameplay. And then that's the bit. Hope you enjoyed it. Alrighty. I have Taurus now. That is correct. Which does make for us accidentally killing ourselves more often than we should, most likely. But for right now, doing okay. Kind of cool, dude. All of the eggs that Spider Mod... You're probably like, oh, wow, you finally caught on, like 8 floors later. But all of the eggs that Spider Mod creates turns into blue spiders at the end of the room. Which, that's pretty high value, man. I like it. It's kind of neat. It's an interesting little interaction for an item that, you know, you probably would not consider upgrading at first because you're like, what the hell is an upgraded spider mod gonna do? Well, guess what? It's gonna help you in a bunch of different ways. Bomb bag is a... Or is it upgradable? Where the hell is it? Okay, it's not upgradable. It would upgrade automatically to super if it was. So very sad. I'm also kind of sad that we never... Oh, that's pretty scary. We never got the opportunity to upgrade Succubus, which would have obviously been, like, you know, very, very good for us. I am a hit away from death in our current state. Dude, you literally can't tell what the hell is an enemy, what the hell is a friend. It's impossible to judge anything with this run. I'm a big fan. Bloody Gust. When taking damage, gain speed and tears for the current floor. Okay, sounds good. I will die here. No, I won't. Never mind. Will I die here? I'm just going to keep on chilling with 1 heart. These guys don't drop... They don't drop item pedestals when you bomb them anymore, correct? So I might as well play this guy, get health, and then I'll bomb you. Yeah, you don't drop a pedestal. Let's just try to win, man. Let's just try to win. I kind of almost said that in an Owen Wilson voice. Let's just try to win, man. Wow. Let's just try to win. Okay. It's pretty bad. If I'm making Owen Wilson impressions, this run has really gone downhill and hit a strange point. Wow, Blue Baby. Wow, you're dead. Wow. All right. Good run. Fun character. That's been the Stranger. Definitely a lot more little mini characters inside of this guy for you to check out. Download the mod for yourself. Linked in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.